through, of course, their every step being foiled, as we've seen in the last 48 hours. But do you believe that they've again exposed the fact that Pakistan is a terror state? It's there for the world to see. They have stood up to avenge terrorists.
Yes, Uday, you're absolutely right. And the US ambassador, just a short while back, the Indian ambassador to the US, Vinay Mohan Kwatra, who was earlier the foreign secretary, has just now made a statement that the war which India is fighting is against terrorists. And they are simply defending the terrorists. So they are exposing themselves in the whole world stage. And what is required as we go along is what we have also, and probably a little more of the defense technology, which will make us even more successful in the future in combating such challenges. Because when we were talking to some senators yesterday, they were saying that the US has, for example, some border protection technology, which plugs the border very well. And, any sort of intrusion which is going to happen anywhere is immediately highlighted, and there are alerts which go off. So something which happened in Pahalgam, for example. So those sort of technologies we have also to move into the next phase to getting. And also we have seen how technology has helped Israel in a very big way, the defense technology, the weapon technology. So some of it may be available to India. Some of it India may need to procure for the future. But currently, whatever we have to use it in a very good way so that this entire state of terror, of terroristan as it is Pakistan, has to be dismantled in a way that it cannot stand up again, supporting terror in India or anywhere in the world. Balochistan has to also be supported very openly now, very strongly by India, by supplying of weapons, by supplying of any support that they need. And any other people who want to fight against this terror, army of Pakistan has to be supported very, very firmly and strongly. It is a good time for India to launch on that also and to announce that sort of support, because now is the time to say that we absolutely oppose terror and in any shape and form, including that of the Pakistani army. Uday.
Yes, General Bansal, let me quickly now draw you back onto those three targets, those three military bases which were targeted earlier this evening by Pakistan, all unsuccessfully as well, might I add. The fact is that all those missiles, drones were intercepted, foiled, neutralized immediately, thanks to, of course, our alert missile system, anti-missile system, and also, of course, thanks to the alacrity shown by our forces, might I add. We are, really indebted to them and to you, of course, as you've served in the forces as well as a nation. But just let me ask you about why you believe Pakistan decided to choose Jammu, Udhampur and Pathankot in this attempted attack today.
I would like to tell one thing here, that though there was an impatient nation to respond very quickly, but we have taken time. Our armed forces were preparing to all eventuality. So when there is a fight or when there is a war, there may be sometimes in some particular area somebody is making more advance, and in some area there is some resistances to be created. As I told you earlier also, when there was after this Pahalgam attack, the complete forces were mobilized from western border of Balochistan and all to the POK by Pakistan. They were always worried that our aim will be to take our POK, to save POK. They have focused mainly, and that is why their other area, other cities, with any other cities is not that much protected. So they have focused and concentrated on that. And I am sure that our armed forces also accordingly would have matched this. But what I was told at the time, nearly more than 2 lakhs troops has been mobilized to POK area. And definitely we would have matched about that. But we are taking in toto everything that yes, it has to be all the areas to be protected, whether it is this Jammu and Kashmir, whether it's Punjab, whether it is the area on that side, Jaisalmer, or down up to down. So that may be the one reason what I feel could be the possibility.
Okay. Let
But
me.
I assure you,
Yes.
assure you that our armed forces has planned in a very meticulous manner, and these days this basically the missiles, drone, and air defense system we have got, and we that hammer, scalp, and or the drones we bought and we purchased from Israel. That we have got all the sophisticated and well advanced military system. We are having producing our own, and some of these weapons are produced in India in collaboration with these countries. So we are well equipped with the modern weapons. Back to you.
Absolutely. Let me quickly join another special guest joining us now on the broadcast. Lieutenant General Raj Shukla, strategic affairs expert, is live with us. Lieutenant General Shukla, thank you for being with us today. Sir, your quick, comment on these latest developments, of course, coming in. We are learning that blackout continues in Jammu. Jammu, of course, saw that attempted attack by Pakistan earlier. What do you make, of course, of this heightened state of defense, foiling all those missiles, drones that Pakistan attempted to shoot towards Jammu and also towards Udhampur and Pathankot?
So, from what has happened over the last 3-4 hours, how I read the whole situation is something like this. So after that massive, well-coordinated, long-range precision strike that we carried out, where we hit him at shall we say nine points, but 24 locations. Now that was very significant because that was a new normal in our strategic outlook. What did we say? We said, listen, this terror nuclear menace has to end. And what was that? Pakistan was saying that, listen, under a nuclear cover, which is actually a schoolboy bluff, we will unleash terror. Now, what kind of nuclear strategy is this? I don't understand. Nuclear weapons are to be used responsibly when you are existential threat, your very existence is under question. But here was this country in a modern international system using nuclear cover to unleash terror. And we have called that bluff. We have told them, listen, you choose. If you want to bolster your terror effort, you will have to confront India's conventional might. And so when we expanded that terror ecosystem from Muzaffarabad all the way to Bahawalpur, what we really did was that we hit Punjab for the first time. This Rawalpindi Raiwind belt. And this is what hurt the Pakistanis. First, we called their terror nuclear bluff. And then we said that Punjab is not kosher. So what you saw over the last 3-4 hours, in my view, is this desperate response. But the good stuff from that desperate response is this. If we have downed an F-16, 2 J-17s, I'm told, and 1 J-10, F-16 is the leading aircraft in their inventory. JF-17 is the best that the Chinese have given, and J-10. I'm also told we have a Pakistani pilot in our custody.